What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a little thing on the Bronco because I'm waiting for the new gas tank and the new sending unit to come in. I ordered both of those, so hopefully I got the right ones. I think I did. We'll see when they come in. Because Broncos have two different size tanks. There's like a 25 gallon and like a 33 gallon. And I'm pretty sure I ordered the 33 gallon, but it didn't really specify, so everybody was saying that the tank that I ordered would work, so it should be the right one. I actually should have ordered a new one of these. I completely forgot to order that because this has a hole in it, so I do need to get a new one of those, but I'm waiting for that stuff to come in so that we can put it in and hopefully continue fixing the fuel system in this thing. That stuff is pretty expensive, by the way. A new sending unit. I was trying to find one of these, and one of you guys commented in the last video that these are difficult to get. Yeah, they're kind of hard to get. I ended up paying like, I don't know, 300 something bucks for like a new sending unit, and I'm gonna have to modify it once it comes in as well. But at least I think I will, because all right, so I bought it from Bronco Graveyard, and they said that if I don't have a 95 or above Bronco, that I have to modify like this plug or something. But yeah, so we'll see when all that stuff comes in, and then we'll get to doing that. But today, I kind of wanted to try to fix this mirror because it's broken, and so I took it off. All right, and they had it kind of, you can see what the tape was. It was kind of taped together. It's pretty much cracked in there. So I'm gonna see if I can like try to glue it or something. It doesn't, I'm not too concerned about it being able to fold in. My main thing is I just don't want it to, I want it to look better than having tape on it. And I'd still like it to, well, I don't really want to buy a new one because this one does work. Like, all right, so this truck's an Eddie Bauer edition, okay? So it has like the power mirrors and everything, and all the power mirrors work. The windows and everything work, except for the only window that doesn't work is that back window. But this mirror does work, so I just kind of want to try and glue it or something. And I'm gonna have to take it apart in a second here and see how bad it really is. But I would like to fix this mirror, just kind of a little small project while I'm waiting for some of the bigger stuff to come in. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this apart, and we'll see how cracked it really is on the inside. There you can see it doesn't hold itself in place at all. So yeah. All right, so it's actually pretty cracked. I gotta get, there's a spider on it. I want to put him outside, but it's pretty cracked up in there. I don't think that's supposed to really look like that. I figured out how I'm gonna do it. So there used to be this little screw, this little bolt, whatever you want to call it, that went into here. That would hold just those two pieces together. So what I'm gonna do instead is drill this hole out so that it's big enough, and just run a regular screw through here to hold it to the plastic piece. And maybe I'll put a little glue in there too, just to help it, but it's not going to sit exactly where it's supposed to, but it'll sit about like that. So there's a gap there, which isn't really supposed to be there. Actually, the gap goes away if I turn it, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on there, but it's pretty broken. So like here, you can see on this mirror, there's no gaps, but that's all right. We'll make do. So now I gotta just go get a drill and drill that little hole out so I can put a bigger screw in there, and we should be good.
The purpose here was ostensibly to develop a virus so it could be studied and a therapeutic response could be developed. A worldwide pandemic. Too late. The pandemic is here and it's still going. So this kind of research is obviously crazy. It's obviously absolutely dangerous. So crazy, so dangerous, so insane that 200 research scientists...
Alright, so that looks pretty good, huh? I just sent the screw in there and then put some seam sealer around the top so that you wouldn't be able to really see that gap as much. So, I mean, you can tell there's a gap, you know, but looking at it on the other side there, I don't think anyone's really going to notice. And it looks better than it being covered in tape, so yeah, I didn't even end up drilling that hole out. I just busted a screw right through it. So yeah, I don't know, I'm pretty happy with that. It looks better than it did before, so I gotta put it back on. And this still moves, so it's not like that screw that I put in is gonna stop this from working. It still moves fine. So we'll put it in and see if it works. I don't think that it won't work, but might as well just play around with it for a minute anyway, I suppose. Just a little side note too, while I'm putting it back together here, in case any of you guys are needing to do this to your mirror and you want to know how to get your mirror actually off, there's one bolt here that holds that big plastic piece that was sticking out of the mirror before. One bolt here that holds that in. Alright, you've got your little clip for your power mirror if you have a power mirror. That's right there. Then you just got two bolts on the outside. Right there and right there. So you do got to take the door panel off to pull the mirror out, but that's pretty, you know, standard with any car, I think, probably. Except for, like, you know, some real old cars that don't have power mirrors or anything like that, if it's like just a mirror. But and you can see in here too, the mice did get a little bit into this insulation as well. Like if you guys watched the first video, you remember we gutted the whole interior. We didn't do the doors, but they did get in here a little bit as well. So I'm gonna pull all this stuff out. It's, you know, this it's probably gonna be really loud in this truck since I'm pulling all the sound editing and insulation out, but it's better than having it smell like piss. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna put the door panel back on, and then we should be mission accomplished. And it's a little bit wet because I hit it with the hose real quick, try to get some of the mouse shit out of it. Oh, this has got to go down. There we go. So I bet you the battery in this thing's probably dead, if I were to guess, or it's not even connected. Alright, battery's probably dead. I might have to jump it. Oh, the steering wheel's freaking locked. There we go. Yeah, it's dead. Alright. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that is the only speaker that works. See if we have any actual stations that come in.
Things just change that production on a dime. And so that's the large producers.
Yeah, that's the only speaker that works.
I'm just finding it very
that one doesn't work. The mice probably bit the wire to that one. But
because they've lost their income. There's also people who don't have.
I don't even know what I'm listening to, so I'm gonna turn it down. But yeah, it's the only one that works. But windows work. They're not the fastest, but locks, unlocks. Let's just see if make sure that power mirror works. It should. It did before I disconnected it, but right power mirror, and we actually can't see it because the door is open. But maybe I'll end up buying a new mirror for this at some point. But I think for right now, for an hour's worth of work, one screw and a little bit of seam sealer, it doesn't really look that bad. So it looks better than it did before. And it should still be functional. So, yep. So yeah, ain't too bad. I was really surprised when I hooked a battery to this thing and, you know, to find that all of this stuff still worked. Like, well, you wouldn't think, like, with all the, like, electrical issues this thing has when it comes to, like, I don't know, like, all the wires that have been eaten, that they haven't eaten any of, like, the stuff in the doors or, like, anything like that, or even any of this stuff, really. Like, all of this still works. The radio works, like, I mean, only one speaker works, but as far as I know, this is the only thing on the dash that doesn't work. So, because I think there was like a giant mouse house in here. If you guys saw the other videos, you would have seen that. There was a giant mouse house in the cap, and that's where the well, actually, where does that wire run? I think the wire for the rear window down there runs through the cap, I think. Or maybe it's connected to like the taillight harness. I actually don't know. But I know the third brake light didn't work. But yeah, there's some stuff that doesn't work. But for the majority, a lot of the electrical stuff does work, so. And I don't have enough battery to crank it, but we do know that it does not start, obviously, because there's no tank in it. But yeah, that's just kind of the little update for today on the Bronco. We just, you know, I got a little bored and decided to do something. So there we go. We fixed a mirror. So yeah. All right. Make sure we disconnect this before we. There we go. If you guys remember, we had a little fire problem, so I always make sure to disconnect that if I'm done working on it. So, yeah, that's that. That's gonna do it for today. We just fixed a little mirror and whatever else. So the stuff for the sending unit, or the sending unit and the tank, is on its way. I'm gonna go order one of these right now, because I forgot to order one of those. But yeah, once that stuff comes in, it should be. Well, I don't know when the sending unit's gonna get here, but the tank's supposed to be here within a week or so. So yeah, that's it for today. That's the update on the Bronco. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.